Some places don't demand your attention. They invite you in quietly, with a gentle touch that feels like a warm embrace. They don't shout for you to notice them, but instead they whisper their stories, waiting for you to listen. Paraguay is one of those rare gems, a country that sits quietly in the center of South America, often overlooked but never lacking in beauty or heart. It's tucked away in the middle of South America, a land of warm, red earth and even warmer smiles. The sun rises over fields that stretch for miles, painting everything in golden light, and the people greet each new day with a sense of hope and gratitude. Here, you're not just a visitor, you're like a guest coming home. The doors are open and the welcome is sincere, as if you've always belonged here. The air is thick with stories, tales of strength, resilience, and happiness, passed down from parents to children, from elders to the youngest in the family. Every smile, every gesture carries a piece of history and tradition. Paraguay stays true to itself. It's real, not fancy, and full of different things. The markets are alive with color and sound, the streets are filled with laughter and music, and life here is refreshingly unpolished. Dusty red roads wind through bright green fields, and life moves at a pace that lets you breathe, relax, and truly take in your surroundings. There's no rush, just the steady rhythm of daily life. It's a place to get away from the noise and chaos of the world, to feel connected to something real and lasting. Here, you can sit by a river, listen to the wind in the trees, and remember what it means to be present. My trip started because I was curious. I wanted to feel what this country was like, beyond what I read in the news or saw on maps. I wanted to experience Paraguay with my own senses, to see what makes it unique. What I found was a beautiful mix of old traditions, friendly people, and a deep, unbreakable connection to the land. The Guarani culture is alive here, woven into daily life, and the sense of community is strong. People here look you in the eye, laugh with you, and make time to really get to know you. There's a genuine warmth in every interaction, a feeling that you're not just passing through, but truly welcome. This is Paraguay's real treasure. Not gold or riches, but the spirit of its people, the joy of its families, and the strength of its communities. So come with me. Let's walk its historic streets, taste its delicious foods, and meet the people who make this country so special. Every corner has a new story, every meal a new flavor. Forget what you think you know. Be open to something new, something unexpected. Paraguay is full of surprises for those willing to look beyond the surface. We're not just visiting a country, we're being welcomed into a family, a community that opens its arms to strangers and treats them like old friends. A family that lives in the beautiful, often overlooked heart of South America. Here, every day is an invitation to discover, to connect, and to belong. Let the adventure begin. Paraguay promises something you won't forget, a journey of discovery, friendship, and wonder. Let's find it together, step by step, moment by moment. In Paraguay, the day begins with a gentle golden light that slowly spills across the countryside, painting the fields and rooftops in warm hues. The air is crisp, and the world feels fresh, as if it's been washed clean overnight. Instead of the blaring sound of alarms, it's the crowing of roosters that signals the start of a new day. Their calls echo through the villages, blending with the soft rustle of leaves and distant farm sounds. The scent of fresh bread drifts from local bakeries, mingling with the cool morning air. On the streets, neighbors greet each other with a heartfelt "Buen dia," sharing smiles and a sense of community that feels almost tangible. Mornings here are unhurried. There's always a reason to rise, but no one is rushing. Instead, families take their time, savoring breakfast and the company of loved ones, letting the day unfold at its own pace. One cherished tradition is sharing tereré, a refreshing cold herbal tea made from yerba mate. It's more than just a drink, it's a ritual that brings people together, whether in the shade of a tree or on a bustling street corner. All around you'll spot people carrying their thermos bottles, a familiar sight in parks, plazas, and even on their way to work or school. Special cups, called guampas, are passed from hand to hand, each sip a small act of friendship and trust. Sharing tereré is a way to pause, connect, and enjoy the moment together. Tereré isn't just a drink, it's a symbol of togetherness, a daily reminder that life is best when shared. As the sun climbs higher, the streets come alive with the hum of motorcycles weaving through early morning traffic, their engines blending with the sounds of the waking city. Children in crisp uniforms walk together, laughing and chatting as they head to school, their energy adding to the morning's sense of promise. The world here wakes up gently, savoring each moment. Breakfasts are enjoyed outdoors, neighbors wave from across fences, and the pace remains calm and steady. In Paraguay, the day is seen as a journey, not a race. Every morning is a fresh beginning, a chance to appreciate the simple joys of life. It's a gentle reminder to slow down, to connect with others, and to find meaning in the everyday. Here, even the smallest moments, like pouring tereré or sharing a laugh, feel important and memorable. That's the quiet magic of a Paraguayan morning, a time to breathe, to belong, and to welcome the day with open arms. To feel Paraguay's heart, visit its morning markets. They are full of bright colors, life, and the smell of fresh food and hot street snacks. Sellers, proud of what they have, offer tastes, like juicy pineapple or creamy avocado. The markets are more than just food. They have handmade leather items, special lace called nanduti, and woven baskets. Each thing tells a story of old ways and art. Friends catch up, families shop, neighbors share news. The market is where everyone meets up. Laughter and talking fill the air. It's a place with lots of energy and realness. When you leave with fresh food and a happy heart, you know you've seen something real. The market is like Paraguay's spirit moving around. When the sun is at its highest and the air shimmers with heat, Paraguay slows down for the important siesta, a tradition woven into daily life for generations. Streets become empty, shops close their doors, and the whole country seems to pause, taking a collective breath as the world outside grows quiet and still. It's not about being lazy, it's about being wise. The siesta is a clever way to escape the hottest hours, to rest, recharge, and spend precious time with family, away from the demands of work and school. Families gather around the table for the main meal of the day, sharing stories, laughter, and delicious homemade food. It's a moment to reconnect, to savor both the meal and each other's company. In the countryside, hammocks sway gently in the shade of trees while the soft chorus of crickets fills the air. The world slows down, and a deep sense of peace settles over the land. The siesta is a daily ritual, a cherished break that allows everyone to rest, reflect, and get back in touch with themselves and their loved ones. It's a gentle way to push back against the rush and noise of modern life, reminding everyone that it's okay to slow down and simply be present. When the siesta ends, the town comes alive again. Shops reopen, children spill into the streets to play, and the community buzzes with renewed energy and purpose. The day is split in two, each half with its own unique rhythm and pace, shaped by the sun and the traditions of the people. This old way of living is like a graceful dance with the sun, perfected over many years, and passed down from one generation to the next. It's a gentle reminder that sometimes the most important thing we can do is to be still, to listen, and to appreciate the quiet moments. The siesta is Paraguay's gift of quietness, a daily pause that brings charm, balance, and a touch of magic to everyday life. To understand Paraguay, taste its food. It's simple, filling, and full of heart. The cooking mixes old Guarani ways and Spanish ideas with corn, cassava, cheese, and meat as main foods. Chipa, the favorite cheesy bread, is everywhere, warm, golden, and so good you can't stop eating it. Sopa paraguaya, a rich cornbread, surprises you with its savory, cake-like texture. The asado, or barbecue, is a social event. Meat grilled slowly, stories shared, laughter rising with the smoke. Meals are about connecting, not just eating. For dessert, there's pastel de mandioca, or dulce de mamón, simple, sweet, and comforting. Eating here is a celebration of being together and old traditions. Every meal is like a warm hug. Food in Paraguay feeds your spirit. It's about sharing, belonging, and joy. The flavors stay with you long after you're done eating. In Paraguay, every bite tells a story, and every meal is unforgettable. As the afternoon light gets softer, Paraguay's streets become lively again. Families ride motorcycles together, showing how close they are. Parks fill with laughter. Kids play, teens hang out, older people play chess under trees. The park is like the community's living room, a place to relax and connect. Street sellers offer fresh juice and sweet treats, adding to the busy scene. The sounds of everyday life, bells, music, friendly hellos, make a lively song. As the sun goes down, the sky explodes with color, and people stop to watch. It's a shared moment of wonder. The daily rhythm, from siesta to sunset, is like Paraguay's heartbeat. It's normal, yet magical, and it quickly finds its way into your heart. Paraguay is known for how warm and kind its people are. Being welcoming isn't just a custom, it's how they live. From the start, you're welcomed like family, not a stranger. Family is the most important thing. Big, close, and always there for each other. Sundays mean big get-togethers, laughter, and barbecue. Neighbors are like extra family, always ready to help or celebrate together. This feeling of being united comes from Paraguay's past, making people strong and connected. Being invited into a home is a gift of trust and friendship. You see kindness everywhere, a shared terrain, a helpful stranger, a real chat. These moments make up the everyday life in Paraguay. Kindness and community are the country's biggest strengths. Paraguay reminds us to be open-hearted. It's a lesson that stays with you. Paraguay's beauty shines in its wild places. To the west, the Gran Chaco is huge and untamed, thorny forests, wide-open skies, and ancient quietness. In the east, green hills and warm forests stretch to the Paraná River, full of birds and the sounds of nature. Life in the countryside is deeply connected to the land. People live by the seasons, respecting nature's ways. Old stories, music, and daily life show this connection. Exploring Paraguay's wild areas makes your spirit happy. Watching alligators in wetlands, hiking to hidden waterfalls. Here, you get away from modern noise and find peace again. The land's beauty is both grand and personal. It's the wild heart of Paraguay, waiting for you to explore it. My trip in Paraguay was more than just traveling. It was a deep dive into warmth and human kindness. The country shares its spirit through food, traditions, laughter, and amazing sunsets. What I remember most are the people, their open hearts and inspiring strength. Paraguay teaches you how important community, family, and slowing down are. I hope I've shown you a little bit of its beauty and spirit. Paraguay is a hidden treasure, ready to surprise you and change you. If you're looking for something real, let Paraguay welcome you. It's a journey that might help you find yourself again.